You've probably heard this before. You need to learn to share. Parents and teachers always say it because it sounds like a good quality to have. But what if a child doesn't want to share? And what if that's not a full story? Let me share a lesson I learned from a 5-year-old boy. This little boy was in our TK class. He used to love coming to school, but one day his mom told me that he started resisting to coming to school in the mornings. So I began to observe him closely. So during the free play time, he would get really focused on building with Legos. Every time when he finished something, other kids would come over and try use the block and play. And he wouldn't let anyone to touch them. Both our Chinese and American teachers guide him gently and tell him the Lego belongs to school and you need to learn to share with other kids. The more we encourage him, the more frustrated he becomes. So I stepped in and took him to a private corner. I told him gently, you have 2 choices. You can cry longer if you need, and I will be right here with you. Or we can do some breathing practice together. And when you are ready, I really want to understand what made you so sad. So about like 10 minutes later, he looked at me and said, it's not that I don't want to share, because I want to become a designer. But if they take apart my models, I might forget how I built it. So to be honest, I was so surprised by what he said. At that moment, I realized that he wasn't refusing to share. He was protecting his ideas, he was protecting his creation, and he's protecting his dream. After listening to his reason, we came up with a plan. We decided to take pictures of his work and then send to his mom. In that way, his ideas was preserved, and also other kids can use the Legos as well. Then he thought for a moment and happily said yes, and then came back to classroom calmly, like nothing had happened. This is something I've noticed across cultures. In many classrooms, we care a lot about sharing, and we encourage kids to learn it early on. But from a child perspective, sometimes it's not about sharing at all. So it is something we as teachers or parents need really take time to understand. That moment stayed with me ever since. It reminded me teaching is not about telling children what to do, it's about understand how they think. Because they are not problem to fix. They are individuals we need to connect with and understand. So I'm very curious, have you ever seen a moment like this? And how did you respond to it?